Hello, hello. How's it going? We're off on our quest to kill a bear. Well, that's part of the quest. Basically, like the last thing we need to do is do Druidic Ritual. And as part of that, we do need some bear meat. So we're trying to kill a bear without getting too much experience in other skills. So that's our goal, and then we'll be able to go to the desert full time. With this amazing desert disguise, by the way. Look at this. I'm not going to be able to string too long here, because I do have something coming up potentially. But I did want to try to quickly get this bear kill on the stream. I did get some kebabs. I got a bunch of arrows from trading silk, as you saw before, buying silk and then selling it to the general store. These are actually only 1 GP each, so they're actually a pretty good way to get arrows. We're not gonna have access to that obviously once we get into the desert, but I figured I saw a couple other people doing arrows for killing these bears, so I figured I would give it a try at least. We're going to try to do a little bit more combat XP, melee, I mean, not combat XP, just melee XP, because it's like easier to get, so I would rather train that than the other skills, but let's go ahead and get started. We got a lot of bears to kill. Well, just one bear, but a lot of let's just make sure this works really quick. Our little safe spot. Okay, yep, it does. And we can even pick up arrows if we need to. Sweet. So we're going to use a little bit of our health as a resource here to get some experience in melee instead of range, because range is so much harder to train. But yeah. I think these guys have a max hit of 2 instead of 3. So, one sec. Sorry about that. Ooh. We're actually doing some work on this dude. We're getting very close on that level. Make sure I don't die while watching my XP like I did the other time. That would be very unfortunate. Just gonna go ahead and eat up here. Play it safe. We have so much food, so many arrows. I'm expecting for us to actually get the kill this time, instead of failing miserably like... Oh hey! How's it going, man? Yeah, I'm looking very strong. Look at these stats. I figured that magic was the best way to kill these bears. Every time I didn't bring enough runes, so I just ended up getting magic levels. When I don't really want to get magic levels, because the plan is to, once I get in the desert area, I have to not use magic until I have gathered all the same runes that I've used. So basically, my magic will be locked until I've got enough runes for... I think I'm going to do like 100 mine and 100 air runes or so. You almost got me again! These bears are on fire, dude! I've been killed by a bear like 5 times now. That was intentional, by the way. We're getting close to very close to getting a couple levels here. I think I'll just do a little bit more on strength until it gets closer level, but you can see these are like 11 off, so I'm not too worried about getting a melee level at this point. I'm trying to avoid getting a range level really hard, because I have so many arrows to do this. This time I will get the kill. Yeah, it's gonna be desert locked. Oh, I ran away just a second too late there. Wow, that one did nothing. These kebabs are shit. Oh, my brother's texting me. That one did nothing again. What the fuck? My stats are drained. You seen this shit? I just hit twice in a row with 0 attack and 0 strength. I did not know kebabs could do that. Just my melee stats though, not my range. Interestingly enough. At some point here, I'm just gonna start using arrows just to make sure I get the kill. 70 XP. I got a lot of strength XP left over. So the only quest I have left to do for getting like properly desert locked is the one that requires the bear meat, which is why I'm desperately trying to kill a bear. Like the last few days I've been trying to do it. I haven't really had much time to play the account, but I get most of my money without skilling by buying silk from the Alcarid and just selling it to the general store. Kebab didn't seem to do a lot. Oh, that one's a really good kebab. Ooh. Did I get like stat booster or something? I did! Ooh! I'm amazing! I'm at 3 strength! Wait, why did it boost me 1 strength level and 2 attack levels? That's really strange. 54 XP left. I have like a couple of different accounts. I don't really have like a main account because like all my accounts are DOI pretty much at this point. I used to have like a main account. Ooh, I just hit a 2. That's my first ever 2. But my main account on like RS3 is my original the account that you've seen me with. I don't have like an OSRS main really. Like I do, but it's like level 30 or something, so it's not that great. I have like a merch account which has like a lot of money in OSRS. I'm probably just gonna swap to arrows just to make sure we get this kill here. Ooh. Got one right off the bat. Yeah, worst case we could die a 3rd time to the bear. That would not be good. This is like an easier bear. I found out there's an easier bear in the Fremnik Isles. Oh, this is way easier. I don't know why I didn't fucking do this the first time instead of magic. I didn't realize arrows were so cheap to get. I thought it would be like 8 gold per arrow. Usually the stores scam you out of all your GP. But it's actually just 1 gold for a bronze arrow. Hey, we did it! Time to go back to Lumbridge and get all the rest of the stuff. Raw bear meat. That's the one we want. Alright, sweet. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I have to find where my even tab was for this. Because I was stuck on the raw bear meat for so long. Okay, we need a cow. Oh, let's get rid of that bow for now. We need to buy some more kebabs. Oh yeah, let's get our starting cash really quick. Grab a dagger. Actually, that should be all we need. It sells for quite a bit. We need to restock on the kebabage. So we need a cow meat, we need a chicken meat, and there's one other one. What is the last one? Rat meat. Oh right, we can get that in Varrock, okay. Oh, I'm going completely the wrong way. Good thing I was walking. I was too busy looking at what to do next. Okay, we'll fill up on this. Turn this into gold, fill up on kebabs, grab all the meats we need, and we'll head over to do the final quest before permanently being in the desert area. The other two quests I did were like the requirements for contact and shit. Sorry about that. Okay. Kebab, that'll be 14 kebabs. I think that'll probably be enough. Famous last words. Let's see, there's not really... I say there's some chickens just a little bit over that way, but... I think it's maybe a little quicker to go grab the kebabs first. There's definitely a giant rat up there, but it's like level 6, I think. I wonder if there's a lower level giant rat we can kill. We'll run the rest of the way here because it'll take a little bit to get the kebabs. These things are a steal, even if sometimes they don't work. Two more kebabs to go. Like the opposite of alchemy. Converting gold into kebabs. Ooh, what kind of imp is that? Earth imp. We should be able to get our hunter up pretty soon. We need to get 5, I think, off of like lamps and shit. And then we can use, because there's actually a hunter shop in the desert area, which is pretty nice. We're going to be able to utilize that from level 5 onwards. Okay, there's actually level 3 giant rats in Lumber Swamp, so we'll go kill those before we leave this area. We'll go rats, cows, chickens. Rats, cows, chickens. Let's make that a chant. We were thinking of doing a group Iron Man, but we had basically like had this process where like all of us, because there's like 5 or 6 of us now, kind of got together on Discord and started like hashing out what we should play. Like RS3 was on that list, obviously. OSRS was on that list in the form of Group Iron Man, actually. Holy shit, those are not level 3. Where's the level 3 ones? It's just that they're coming in Lumbered Swamp. Oh well. We'll just go level 6 one. We got plenty of kebabs. But yeah, we basically would go through on Discord and kind of come up with that different ideas for games. Like New World was on that list, RuneScape, OSRS in the form of Group Iron Man, 7 Days to Die, Diablo we were kind of interested in as well as a group. But yeah, the final list, I could show you the final list, but the final list is like 5 different games, and OSRS didn't make the cut. I think I got like 3 when the top ones were like 4 or 5. So didn't quite make it. I didn't quite get a level. That's pretty much perfect. To be a little careful on that. Yeah, it was kind of an interesting process because it ended up where we would like iterate on it, and like once it came down to like the final like 10 or so, we would do a more detailed version of it where we like ranked it even more closely, and like basically each person would come up with their own list of like 1 to 10 or whatever, and then we'd assign points based on that. Ended up being like its own little system of figuring out. I'm sure there's other ways that you can figure out that have been like documented that are better, but that's just we just kind of do something on the fly, and it ended up working out pretty well, I'd say. Like trying to figure out what games will work best for everyone, and like won't have, because you always end up with these games where like 2 people out of the 5 people are like super bored with them, and so then it becomes unenjoyable for everyone because of that. Um, so it just, yeah, it's kind of hard to come up with a game that's like, I really should have eaten before I started this, huh? I'm also definitely gonna get a level. I don't think there's any way of avoiding that at this point. I'm just gonna go ahead and eat because he healed the full. Probably should run for that. There we go. So we'll make attack next, actually. So we have to get a level here. But yeah, hopefully at some point we'll revisit it and Group Ironman will come higher on the list. Because I feel like that's something that we would all enjoy, actually, even though some people didn't vote it. OSRS has had a lot of good updates. I forget who. I think it was Cat didn't want to do the grinding, honestly, if I remember rightly. Was like one of the big turning points, and then like a couple of other people didn't really know very much about OSRS and kind of took her opinion on that. But I think Grant was actually up for it. Was well up for it. Pretty soon he's got to have a max out of 1. We'll find out when I die. It's not the case. Ooh, I just healed. Nice. Nice. Raw beef obtained. Should have plenty of attack XP left. We can just use the run over to obtain more health. I'm trying to think what minigame is the best to get there. I might just have to walk, which would not be ideal. Yeah, I'm using RuneLite right now. I just kind of downloaded RuneLite because it came in official client and started using that. I'm sure there's like plugins and stuff that I don't really know how to use very well. I've not really played much OSRS, honestly. I've mostly played OSRS just to merch at some point, because I was doing some merching for Tim, to try to help him get like it's like a 1 bill bow, I forget what it's called, like the something bow. I don't even know what the fucking items are called. And I kind of got back into it when I watched the Swampolytics series, which is what gave me the idea for the Desert DIY. I mean, there's other people who have done Desert locked accounts, so it's not like I'm the first one doing this, but, you know, it just seemed like an interesting place when I was going through the different places, and something that one of my friends who originally started me into DIY, his name's Super DIYer, he played a lot in the desert. And one of the things I was actually kind of disappointed in was that I noticed that there wasn't the Slayer dungeon in the desert anymore with Summoner, and it turned out it was released literally 2008. So 1 year after 2007, so it got missed out in the whole '07 scape thing. Let's see. Okay, it's not in the quest anymore. They moved it to group somewhere. Yeah. See if we can find a teleport that's close that I can actually use. There's Shield of Arob. Shield of Arob. Soul Wars. I mean, that gets us closer. We kind of want to be over by Falador, though. This is pretty close, right? Berthos Game Room? I'm pretty sure that's like right there. I'm just clicking it. I'm just gonna trust myself. Verf. Oh, yeah, actually I have to watch Verf because I saw him in. I was watching through the Gilnor games, um, and I heard that he had like a Karamja. I kind of got into it late, so I don't know. I think Verf is maybe like before I kind of got into it, but I definitely need to go back and watch his VODs as well. Because yeah, that seemed like it would be a pretty interesting series, which is why I didn't want to do Karamja because I wanted to let myself have that option of like, 'cause I don't want to watch a desert DIY at this point, like or a desert locked Iron Man, because it's like it would be it would take away the enjoyment. I found when I like watch things, I don't have the I don't have the enjoyment anymore of that thing of doing it myself, you know. So I feel like I should do something that I'm not planning on watching, you know. I think we're getting pretty close to this quest start. I think we nailed it here. Birth Up Game Room was probably the play. Kakui Mix in the Stone Circle north of Taverley. Yep. I'm getting all kinds of musical tracks unlocked. I turned off for the music for the game. I kind of like it personally, but I figured people wouldn't want to listen to it, so I just had to leave it off. Alright. We got 7 HP. That's plenty. Alright. I'm in search of a quest. There used to be our stone circle. Sure, I'll start it. Go to the village south of this place and speak to my fellow druid Sanfu, who's working on a purification ritual. Alright. Let me guess, he's gonna need my raw bear meat, my raw rat meat, my raw beef, and my raw chicken somehow. Also, he's not straight south. It's the witch's house thing. Like the one with the ball in that quest. Where is Sanfu? It says there should be an herb lore shop. Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, like south is like here. Was misled. Just gonna use a little bit of my run right now. I'm kind of sitting on 100 here. Just chilling. I've been taking this pretty chill, honestly. Not really rushing a lot. He's upstairs, I believe. Ooh, those druids are very high level. Holy shit. Okay, what do you have to say for yourself? For Rocky and Stone Circle, alright. Raw meats of 4 different animals. Dipped in the Cauldron of Thunder. Where do I find it? In the mysterious underground halls, which are located somewhere in the woods south of here. Are the woods too dangerous, or are the halls too dangerous? It's not very specific. It's that Taverley dungeon, I believe. Might check out the guide for this part just to make sure I don't fuck it up, but I'm pretty sure we just go down there and dip our meats in the cauldron, which is like fairly safe. And yeah, it's just like the first door. Oh, apparently there's level 25 skeletons. Suits will attack you. Alright. Use the meats on the cauldron. Okay, cool. I was right. Holy shit, those are worth a lot. Okay, we'll lure out these things. Open. Hey, we got through. I didn't even get a hit on me. I'm a god. Okay, use the meats on the cauldron. Sweet. And I think we just go back and talk to the dude, right? If I remember this rightly. Leave the dungeon and speak to Sanfu. Alright, sweet. So these armor suits aren't even aggressive on me anymore. They're just the skeletons. Alright. The fuck? Is that a spawn? Kingworm? Cup of tea. These areas are like completely new to me because they don't exist anymore in RS3. So, okay. I have all four. Unlock Herblore for me. Not that I'm going to be using it very much because I don't have any Herblore patches. Okay. Wait. Why do I have it sorted by free quests? Show in progress. Kakumix. Yeah, I'm probably not going to use quest guides once we get to the actual, like, the desert lands. I'm just going to take them a little bit more slowly, but for these ones, I just want to make sure I don't fuck it up when I'm at 10 HP. Actually, walk the rest of the way, I think. I was going to make it a big deal of dropping all my stuff from Tutorial Island, but now I don't. I died so many times to the bears, I don't even have like any of my starting things anymore. Did I run past it? I did. That's not ideal. See, this is why you never turn your run on. I always do this where I have my run on and I fuck it up, and then it's so punishing in OSRS. You're running out of energy. I'm really not used to it. Nice. Herblore is unlocked. That's the last thing. We have our house unlocked. We have the Gertrude's hat completed. Can I see which ones I completed? Yeah. Prince Ali Rescue, Gertrude's Cat, and Druidic Ritual are all completed. Our house is unlocked. And now it's time to just drop everything. We're even dropping our Desert Disguise. Sag. We'll have to get another one. I didn't realize, oh shit. I can't cast Home Teleport? Well, oh, okay, my Home Teleport's on cooldown as well. Interesting. Well, dismiss. I don't believe he gives me an XP lamp. Well, if it's going to be a long teleport back, a long walk back, either we wait 10 minutes or we just make our way there ourselves. Old-fashioned way. I'm surprised the pathing on that worked. Is this door open? Yeah, it is. Okay. I was going to be very surprised. Let's see how far away it is. Ooh, okay, that's not too bad. We go down this way again. Then we'll use the Alcarid Gate discount that we got for the final time. I was planning on only using it like once or twice, but ended up using it way more than I thought because the bear took so long to kill. Every time I died to a bear, I just sell a couple iron daggers and restock on kebabs and try to rush back to get to my body. Sometimes there'd still be some my gear left. That's actually this iron scimitar is from like 2 deaths ago on the bears, where I ran all the way back up to the Fremnik Isle from. I was using the Castle Wars teleport to get there, because all the other ones that were nearby didn't seem to work well. There might have been a better optimal one, but I didn't like Google it or anything to figure out. Just kind of winged it. Yeah, the tricky part is gonna be the only exception I might make to go back outside the desert is to get sap and or a willow log. 2 willow logs maybe. There's actually 2 quests that require willow logs in the desert, funnily enough. Um, but I'm gonna try my best to see if I can figure out a way to finagle a willow log into the desert from the desert. I've already figured out you can actually kill a farmer in the desert, which is like insane. Like it's absolutely huge. If you look at the farmer's drop table, it's like there's so much shit in there. Are these aggressive? I thought they were aggressive for some reason. Apparently not. But yeah, there's so much shit in there that's I meant to go south at this point. Could be useful. Especially because I don't think I have access to any like farming shop or anything like that. So trying to get like a cactus farmed is gonna be a pretty big challenge. Maybe even completely impossible without outside resources. Because like you need a rake, you need like a seed dibber. I can only in like a watering can presumably. I mean, I don't think you need that, but it might help because you don't have any super compost either, or compost for that matter. So presume one of these trees is gonna hit me at some point. But yeah, there's actually like a lot of good hunting spots, a lot of good agility spots. There's the fishing boss. Looks pretty fucking cool. I'm gonna be excited to try that out. You can get rune as like a pretty common drop. It's like 1 in 400 from the loot of them, which for for like an Iron Man account like this, that's actually pretty big, considering like you would normally have to kill a really big monster to get rune. So it could snowball me ahead quite quickly. The only like one of the big downsides is I don't know of a good way of getting like anything like dragon equipment. So like maybe my best loots will be from like implings and shit. So there's a reason to smash out Hunter quickly, which I probably won't do because I'm not very much into the grindiness thing. I'll probably just kind of fuck around for a bit. I don't imagine my account will get anywhere near like actual people's like locked accounts. It's just kind of more for fun for me. Well, we have almost made it. I'm just gonna go ahead and run the last little bit here. Then I'll probably end the stream as after I entered the desert. So I do have some other things to do here, unfortunately. Alright, here it is. Moment of truth. I'm gonna read the signpost. To the east is Al Kharid. All of this area will be locked off from us. Beyond this line and this line. So we'll just be in the desert. I don't think there's any islands or anything. It's just instances inside of here, like the pyramids and shit. We can obviously go inside, but that will be pretty sweet. I'm not sure what the fuck this is. We'll have to figure that one out. I think that I'll probably still count that as a desert, but anyway, here we go. I'm dropping everything. We're gonna just have our stats, which are this is from Gertrude's cat. This is from killing the bears. So, like I said, we'll have that 100 rune rule, so I can't use magic. I can't abuse the fact that I have 4 extra magic levels over starting not in a region. I don't know. We're killing the bears in a different way. All the kebabs, I'm sad to see go. My iron skimmy, obviously. Been with me for a while now. Desert Disguise, that's the thing I'm the most sad, honestly, to see go. We'll get that back pretty quickly here. Drop my short bow I was using. And here we go, we got nothing. And we're going through this gate for the final time, presumably. Unless we need a will log. But probably I'm not going to even do that quest anyway. We'll see. It depends on whether it's required for Raids 3 or not. As I wanted to do all the requirements for Raids 3 if I could. So that might be the only time I'm going back out of the desert, but here we are. We're in the desert and we're here to stay. Finally. Took a lot longer than I expected to get through all that, but let's go ahead and, well, actually I'll leave off. These sell for 3. Screw this, I'm just gonna fucking sell these leather boots. Get some starting cash. Now this shop actually didn't let me sell silk to it earlier, so I'm kind of sketched out. Okay, it does let me sell leather boots. Sweet. We have 2 gold. That's amazing. That means we can buy 2 kebabs now if we need to. We're starting off thieving, so you can see I have no thieving experience. And now I do. Alright, let's see if we can get it. How much is Ali selling this thing for? The last thing I'm going to do before I go is I need to get this. Oh yes! It's dirt cheap! Here we go! Alright. Our headgear for the next 40 hours on this account probably, until we get a Rune Mendel probably. I'll wear this. This is our Desert Disguise outfit. It goes pretty well. It goes pretty well with everything. Alright, I'm going to end the stream there. Hope you all had a good time. I did just a short stream. I might do some more later today or tomorrow. We'll see. But now that we're started, we can get some thieving done. And get some gold. Get some kebabs. Get a skimmy. There's a lot to do now. But yeah, finally we've got all the requirements ready to go. So I will see y'all later. Bye.